Hi guys and girls, I'm about to review the Aria buffet in Las Vegas. I have so much to say, pre-prepared. I'm going to be as detailed as I can. I'm going to say wonderful things, I'm going to say critical things. This is all you need to know, 2019. Look at the lineup. And this is midweek, nothing special. It looks like a Christmas lineup. This is for regular Sapphire or people that don't have an M Life card. And this is the smaller lineup for a Pearl and above. But don't be fooled. I waited about 25 minutes and I was on this lineup. It's just crazy. And I'm gonna show you things. I'm gonna be a bit harsh on this buffet. It's a great buffet still. Don't get me wrong, it's a great buffet. Great buffet, and you've got to watch the video to find out in what aspect is so great, and the two aspects in which you must improve as soon as possible, because this is Aria and it's a buffet of this caliber needs to be perfect, and the price is good actually for a buffet this good. So you really want to watch the video and then read the rest on top-buffet.com. Okay, here I come. This is 2019. Obviously things are different from last year, so from my last reviews, there's so much, things do happen, and I can't wait to tell you all about it. Okay, now I'm just going to quickly proceed. Now the Aria, by the way, always has lineups. Earlier on, the lineups were big, and yet seating was only half. I mean, they kept the whole section completely blocked off, and have a theory about that. Something that is not happening anymore in some other buffets, which I was very happy about. But I kind of think I know why it happens here, and I can't wait for them to change that. Anyway, so this is still one of the best buffets in Vegas, no doubt about that, but it is different from other buffets. So really it depends on what you want. But this is definitely one of the best buffets in Vegas. Let's just start from this section, okay? I usually start from the other section, but why not? Let's do 2019, a different section. As you arrive, you have your breads, and they look lovely, don't they? Oh, I ate breakfast and then brunch, two in one kind of thing. And then I was so full that I had to actually go to the convention center and recover. I can't do this anymore. I can't. Okay, this is probably arguable. This is the traditional American section, and it was lovely. The carrots were good. Everything was good. I think this is here. I saw it at as I say, it's brunch, but obviously if you go more in the morning, you will have more of the breakfast options, and as you proceed towards lunchtime, some of the breakfast options will go, and you will have more lunch options, but the price is the same. So here you got ossobuco, lamb ossobuco. I just can't eat lamb, okay? There's no way, I'm sorry. It's just, to me, it's just too sad. But there you go, I'll show it to you. Just don't get it, guys, I don't get it. Okay, now you have your various rotisserie. I've already eaten, I'm full. Everything was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I love Aria. Thank you. It really looks good,
Thank you.
Yeah, well presented. Thank you. And of course, Texas rotisserie chicken, turkey gravy. So obviously that's turkey, chicken. Your grilled vegetables. And carrot pancakes.
Chocolate pancake?
Carrot pancake, chocolate pancake, and butter milk pancake. I'll show you. Yeah. These things.
I'll share it with him.
Yeah.
And,
see, that's not me. That hand is not me. Before you start thinking that I'm taking the whole cake.
Thank you.
So it's an interesting combination. And all right. Now, can I give you a little bit of advice? I've eaten here too many years not to know best. You gotta trust me. You gotta trust me just a little bit, okay? First of all, this is a buffet. Things don't run out. So don't need to take the whole cake. And that goes for everything, a steak, anything. Because you can always come back for more. And one thing that I think it's the one thing that is sad about buffets, and then I'm going back to saying wonderful things, is that I think people tend to put too much on their plates and then they leave it all there. And it really is a bit sad on so many levels, and I've done it, I've done it, right? But let's try not to do it anymore. Let's try and just put a little bit of everything that we seem to like, we think we'll like, and then when we've decided that we want more, we just have more. Let's start a new trend for 2019, okay? Anyway, I want to show you something. This is funny, because you've got your broth. I'll show you in a minute, but one thing I want to tell you is, they've improved the soups, because earlier on they were very, very thick. There you've got your toast, toast bread. I'm not going to point. With it's like toast and cheese, but you know what? It's so nice. Something so simple, but I had quite a lot of that. But let me show you something else. This is like not cream of tomato basil. That's cream of tomato basil over there. This is chicken noodle soup. But soups-wise, I think they have been a little bit neglected. These were okay. This was okay. They were a bit too thick earlier on. Then you've got your clam chowder here in the middle, and this to me looks like corn chowder. Not much of a labeling, but I can tell by the color, and I tasted it earlier, although they were slightly differently placed. Okay, pineapple of course. There's nothing, but here they had, just like half an hour ago, they had smoothies, and they were watermelon smoothies, and they were delicious, although a little bit sweet. Fresh mixed berries. That's not, the label is just, I don't know, why do they even bother? The labeling is completely misplaced. It was misplaced before and it's misplaced now. At the very beginning they had fresh berries, mixed berries, but it was on the other side. And by the beginning, I mean at about 9:30. Things do change, so if you are into fruit, you have to come earlier in the morning, okay? So watermelon, of course, it's here all the time. You've got your fruit to take away. No, you're not supposed to. Then assorted salad toppings. And actually, okay. One of the things where the Aria buffet excels is the vegetable section, and that means both cooked and raw. It really is probably the best buffet in Vegas with regards to this, which means that if you are into healthy eating, and there's plenty of unhealthy eating, okay, so don't think that's all you can find is this, but if you are also into healthy eating, this buffet is probably your best choice. Remember that, because you ask me all the time, what about this? Why should I go to Aria? Why should I go to MGM Grand? Why should I go to Bacchanal? And for example, I'll tell you a little story in a minute. You've got your artichokes there, okay, I'm the artichoke lady. And those artichokes are grilled and marinated with, hopefully, olive oil, or some sort of olive oil. But they were really delicious. Where do you find it? You don't find it at Bacchanal. Although, to be fair, they used to have other things at the Caesars Entertainment Group. I've got to find out how they call these days. Okay, so you got your salad, you have to make it yourself, salad section, but it looks really good, doesn't it? But here is really what I like the best in terms of healthy eating. Look, guys, there's nothing wrong with putting something healthy in your stomach. And don't tell me you eat healthy at home, because some of you don't. Okay, melon, California quinoa. The best quinoa dish I had, I think, was at Wynn, because it was also organic. Wild mushroom and broccoli salad. Yeah, right. No, here, on the other hand, is what they had. The blueberries at very early. At about 9:30 in the morning, they have berries here, and then they remove them because now it's more like brunch. But this is already okay. This is a mushroom salad. It says something completely different, so I'm not even going to show you. But these are all pre-made. What I mean is that you don't have to bother dressing them. And this one was artichoke, olives, and peppers. It was pretty delicious. And this one is roasted asparagus and tomato salad. I mean, they're all pretty good, and they also have a Greek salad somewhere else. So in terms of salads, my dear, and veggies, but I mean salads in particular. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love everything.
Very good to hear.
I'm into healthy eating.
What's that?
I'm into healthy eating.
Yeah.
So I love this. This is the best in Vegas with regards to healthy eating.
I think so.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, we have the best
definitely.
options.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have a lot of vegan options too.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff that we make to order, like the raviolis over there.
Yeah, yeah.
We have a lot of stuff over for the Indians.
Yeah, I love it. It's really, really good. And it's amazing what you can do with a limited space, right? It's really good. Thank
We
you.
fit a lot in here.
Yeah, thank you. And then you have here.
Well, we're actually just leaving.
Oh, really?
We've been here a week. You helped me out once, I think, already. I just wanted to again say thank you for everything. It's always a pleasure coming here.
Welcome here, of course.
Well,
Coming back.
see, people are happy, right? So you've got your presented dishes here, and well, now I'm thinking now. So I'm saying silly things because I'm thinking. I don't usually help myself with this because I'm pretty determined in terms of what I like and what I don't like. But I mean, it's nice to see, right? So yes, as I said to the gentleman, in terms of healthy eating is definitely the best in Vegas. I mean, there are some amazingly good and I think organic healthy options that win. So within a few weeks, you should be able to see them all for 2019. I hope. Because at the same time, I'm updating the site, top-buffet.com, and there's always a lot to say. And with regards to buffets, guys, things change all the time. You cannot expect to see the same that you used to see, say, just even 10 months ago, right? Although, tendentially, I think you could say that there are some constants with buffets. But then, we'll find out, won't we? Okay, lime, you've been seeing lime. Lime is good, you can put it in your sparkling water. How's that? Okay, beef, I'll show you. Do you think this is it? I don't know this dish, guys. You tell me all about it. And I didn't even try because, you know, there's so much I could eat. Spanish rice. I think there's a little bit of a repetition. You have paella on the other side. And then pork carnitas and ranchero beans and some green vegetables. Sorry. Mexican street corn. That's a really nice idea. And tandoori chicken. And menudo. Menudo. Move it to show you. I hope I'm not. You see menudo? It's tripe. As well. I say all the time, might as well, right? I mean, it can be actually quite a delicacy. Basmati rice, and this is also very nice. I like the Indian section. I mean, if Indian food, if properly cooked, it's like Thai food, right? It's properly cooked and prepared. It's just out of this world. Aloo. You've got your aloo, you've got your masala, and your curry. The three basic dishes, And then they were fine. They were fine. I think maybe on a really good day, the MGM Grand, on a good day, okay, the MGM Grand at dinner had even better tasting Indian dishes. They were really amazing. They were really, really authentic, better than these. But these are good. But the ones at MGM Grand were better. But having said that, I was lucky, okay? Probably I have a lot to say about MGM Grand, and I've eaten quite a lot there to make sure that there is some basic consistency, but we'll see. Greek salad, and these were really delicious, you know. Hummus, baba ganoush, three types of hummus, I'm sorry. Baba ganoush, and you've got a really delightful olive pate on top. Can you see that one? Oh, I had 3 or 4 helpings. It really is as good as you can find in a really high-end restaurant, or, you know, one of these types of specialized healthy foods. It was that good. All right. There's seafood, there's meat, there's lots of things. Bear with me, okay? Just don't fret. You've got your nice pizza. The pizza is nice. That's supposedly margherita, right? And then breakfast pizza. I mean, what it is? It's mushroom pizza. And of course your pepperoni. They've put a lot of cheese. I mean, this morning it wasn't quite so cheesy. but you might like it. I mean, it's nice and thin. I like that. This one's nice because it's thin, but the one at MJ and Grand, whoa. Again, you know, I'm scared when I say this because MJ and Grand has not been known for its consistency. But sometimes it's out of this world and other times it's just average. It kills me. Okay, this is a truffle potato gratin and just the one. It was lovely actually. Spinach dip, which it's not. Can you add spinach dip? I'm even reading it when it's obviously not. This is like mashed potatoes with meat. It's fine. Then you've got some nicely presented, say, deli meat on the left and additional assorted stuff on the right for your deli. And that's your deli that I'm talking to you about. Your mortadella and your salami. Okay, yeah, I'll show you the seafood. Just give me a minute, will you? Roasted assorted peppers and roasted, okay, I mean, corned beef hash, that's what it is. Corned beef hash, which has been here since very early this morning. Roasted pear tomatoes. Obviously, that's not the case. Why do they bother with the labeling? Okay. And here, of course, it's this morning it was a make-to-order omelette. And later on, I think we are approaching made-to-order pasta. Here you've got your Asian section. Vietnamese pot soup, pho soup, and you know, I have to tell you, soup-wise, this time this buffet has really disappointed me. Considering that Aria, come on, is one of the best buffets in Vegas. Sorry about that. It was lovely. Okay, shrimp and pork fried rice, delightful, delicately prepared. There you go. Oh, I love the way they make vegetable chow mein, and it looks different. Every hour it looks different. I don't get that. There is absolutely zero consistency, but they really crack this one. I love it. I love lots of it. Of course, it's not that. Thai spicy chicken. I mean, I have to. It's not been. Maybe there's just one person for the whole section. I don't know what it is. But this section, the Asian section, since this morning, it's been really badly managed. Lots of dishes that either mislabeled is the best. Dishes that just haven't been taken care of. For example, you know, what is this? I mean, this is supposed to be this is supposed to be, okay, earlier on it was a wonton. I have no clue what it is, but it's been like this for all morning. Look, there's no wonton, it's just shredded bits of pasta. It's been like this, it's not like now. Whoever watches this, if you are actually somebody who works at Aria, it's been like this for 4.5 hours. What is this? This is not acceptable for Aria. Okay, chicken tom yum soup. I mean, really, this should be the best, because if you have good soups, you know, but this has been really badly managed, which is a shame for Aria. You expect this, you know, at those cheaper buffets, and by cheaper I mean not just price-wise. Although the price is decent here, I have to admit, but that's not the point. You're supposed to have wonton soup, don't have garbage. And this is a criticism because it's Aria. It's Aria. And I always say that Aria is one of the best buffets in Vegas, and if you have a section that is badly managed, then it screws up the chart. It screws up the chart, okay? And I don't know if it's always this bad. I'm talking about that particular broth section there, or if it's an exception today because maybe somebody rang in sick and there's only one person manning the whole section. So I have to step back but if I see that guy who's just strutting about, it's really lovely, but saying to everybody how pleased he is about this buffet, and he has many reasons to be pleased, but I have to say, well, look, man this section a bit better, because you have a lot of Asian guests and this section is very popular, but it's just really, and it's big, right? So for a big section, you have to have it top notch, and it's not. I'm upset. It's, this isn't Gold Coast. This is Aria. Okay, now let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, have you seen my finger? Okay, this was delicious. Shrimp and pork. Shrimp and pork. Shumai. It's delicious, very delicate. Barbecue pork bun. Acquired taste. Custard buns. I'm burning myself, watch out. This again is being pork pot stickers, they weren't very good. They were cooked well, but I didn't think the meat was the best, and that's just my personal subjective opinion. When I see the chef or sous chef, I'm going to tell him about those broths. Okay, it's just not acceptable. Not for Aria. Okay, yeah, no, I'm shaking. Okay, let's go. Here last year they had really some amazing stuff. They had special waters that you could help yourself with, and now, oh, okay, I'm just taking a little break. Oh yeah, you've seen it. I'm coming. The biggest disappointment of the Aria buffet these days, you have to have self-serve drinks. Okay, I don't care if at the beginning they looked a little bit cheap, but now even Bellagio has them, and you know what? Self-serve drinks, except for the bar, of course, provide a much better customer experience, and you end up drinking a lot more and eating a lot less, which is also good. At least I do. Here you have to beg for drinks, the staff is busy, and frankly it does not make your experience enjoyable, because you truly feel like you have to beg for your drinks, in that you have to wait for them, so make sure you order as much as you can at the beginning, because afterwards it's a struggle. And I mean, I know that it's about the server, I get it, but the point is maybe they're busy, maybe they can't manage all those tables, I don't know. So rather than criticizing the individual, all I'm saying is they should do something about self-serve drinks. I don't care where they put it. I mean, I just have an idea. Rather than the bread section over there, put some self-serve drinks. Or you get rid of that seating section over there, because you've got half of the section closed up at the end anyway. Well, maybe not now, but they did until like an hour ago. So you can do it if you want. You can do anything if you want. So we're just waiting for the self-serve section at Aria. I think it's the one thing that's missing greatly. And I think it's slowing down the service, and it might be one of the reasons why there's always a massive lineup, and you could wait out 1 hour and a half if you're not Pearl and above. And if you're Pearl and above, probably 20 minutes, it's just annoying. Okay, fine, I had my grumpy time, and I'll just move on. Okay, this is fish taco, it's good. I love the fish tacos here at Aria. Sometimes they have other types of fish, such as tuna, but this is good, I loved it. Here you have, oh, I tell you, this was delicious. Luckily they've kept the waffles. It was good, the breakfast stuff was very, very good. Hot syrup, your cream, but here, now they have Texas shrimp and grits, just to add some more unhealthy stuff. And before, for breakfast, earlier on in the morning, they had French bread and something else. I can't remember. Ooh! They have croissants somewhere else, anyway, I'll show you. They had croissants as well here. Oh yeah, I'll show you in a minute. And the French bread was divine. And then they took it away. I was upset. Okay, here, it's a lot, that guy really needs to take, no, it's okay, I'm fine. Needs to take care of that section a lot more. But I'm going to show you this. This is the Hawaiian poke bowl. I'll show you how it's made. You make to order. It's just you choose one of these toppings. There's fish. There's all sorts of exotic toppings, and your dressing, and that's it. It's not a soup. I'll show you. Okay. See.
Map to order. We have 5 people. One.
I think you've seen enough. Okay, here you've got Spanish seafood paella, mussels. It's good. Mussels. New Orleans chicken gumbo and clams with potatoes and sausage. Some of these dishes, well, many are heavy. I don't know if it's designed so that you just get stuffed or it's the way they are. But they're heavy, you know. I mean, if you're from Europe and you eat this food, you will realize, oh my God, it's heavy. But it's good, you know. Okay, here I wanted to show you here. In the morning, early in the morning, I already showed you this section, but early in the morning here, you have croissants, a variety of croissants, but they're savory. So that there's sweet croissants on the outside, but they've got savory contents and fillings on the inside. Very, very nice. I had a couple of them. Talk about unhealthy. And then you got your sushi, which was fine. As I say many, many times, they have it, but it isn't. Sushi is not a forte of Las Vegas. You want good sushi that it's not in Japan? Go to Vancouver, BC. Whoa, that's good and cheap. Okay. They had a good sushi buffet, but it closed down. It was expensive actually, but it was good. Okay. You know, in the morning they have the same. So I mean, this is one of the buffets that has seafood basically all day long. Perhaps with the exception of the early morning breakfast at 7 o'clock from 7 to 9. But apart from that, you've got this. That's not me. I wouldn't eat that many shrimps. Sorry, I have to say it. Okay. Now, all I think I have left to show you. Oh, okay, they finally refilled it. Thai spicy chicken. And beef and asparagus and black mushroom. It looks nice, you know. I think this guy is overworked. Nonetheless, so all in all, it's a really good buffet. The price is good. In terms of dessert, I have to think this. I have to think it a little bit. It's really hard because there's all you need and all you may want is here with regards to the desserts. But for example, oh, I wish I had had this. I just didn't. I didn't have enough space. These donuts were very disappointing. There's nothing special. See, this dessert section is really average at best. There's only the ice cream that's better than average. But with regards to, you know, for example, the donuts, why not serve them warm? You know, just warm, coming out of a machine. They have it at Treasure Island. You have to have a few things that you make in-house and that they are delicious. This is good. There's nothing wrong with this dessert section, but it doesn't thrill me at all, except for the ice cream. Very nicely presented, very good ice cream. Gelato. Oh, they open it even better. Now you can see it better, right? Now I wish I could have more. Technically you need about 5 to 6 hours. But nonetheless, you get to see it. I'm excited. Now this is the forte of this buffet, of the Aria buffet, which is the gelato. It's very good. That one is very good. Gelato is very good, and this particular one is also very good. It's very good as well. Okay, now, and this is what I was saying to you earlier, right? I mean, it's just basic stuff. I mean, average stuff. You can find it in probably you can find it downtown, in a downtown buffet that costs 1/3 of the price. It's disappointing for Aria. That's all I'm saying. I mean, for example, these donuts here, they were actually, look, in absolute terms, they were okay, like if you compare them to a buffet outside of Vegas, but with regards to a buffet in Vegas of this caliber, they were bad. They were nothing, they were cold, the texture was bad. I mean, it was just cheap, okay? You know, I'm being a bit harsh on this buffet because this is one of my favorite buffets in Vegas in general, and it's definitely one of the best buffets in Vegas, one of the top 5 for sure, all the time. It has been a number 2 many, many times, and number 1 is not Bacchanal, by the way, unlike the hype would like you to think. But I really don't tolerate short cuts in a buffet like this one. You can't have it. Everything has to be perfect. Okay, so this is a delicacy. They do it very well. Shrimp and pork shumai. They do it very well at Aria. It's obviously, this is an Asian section. It's quite a big Asian section. Pork bun, custard buns. I'm gonna burn myself, but it really is steamy. Chicken pot stickers, they were basic, but the outside was very well cooked. I wasn't really keen on the meat. And this is the disappointment number 2, or actually disappointment number 1 of the Aria buffet, because these soups have been like this for the last 4 hours. They have just, the broth is there, but they haven't been filled. So you've got what's supposed to be wonton, right? Look at it. It's a trough. There's nothing inside, and it hasn't been like this for 4 hours. It's not I don't know if the guy working here, it seems to be only one person, if he's overworked, nobody's checking this section. I haven't got a clue, but there's something going on today, at least in the Asian section. This is not acceptable. 4.5 hours it's been like this. It's a travesty for a buffet of this caliber. Thai spicy, it's just not on. It's not on. I cannot stress how disappointing this is. And you know, I've seen the sub chef or chef walking around. It doesn't even look at this section. He's a very nice guy, but you really take care of all the dishes, please. Thai spicy chicken. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the dishes themselves are nice when they're taken care of. Beef and asparagus and black mushroom. This, I love it. Vegetable chow mein, it's really well done. Every 5 minutes it looks different. Every hour, okay. But it's really lovely. It's really well, delicately done. Very, very, very authentically done. Shrimp and pork fried rice. Can you see it? Shrimp and pork fried rice. Well, you know, I'm a little bit sad, you know, when I see that this buffet really doesn't take long to little things that cost nothing, just a little bit more better management of the dishes and making sure that they're always at their best. Okay, Vietnamese pho soup, you've got your ingredients here, you add your broth and you've got your soup, and you add other things, other toppings like these. To order this earlier on in the morning, it was a made to order omelette section. This is the noise you've been hearing, which is like, oh, you don't want to see that. It's just, you know, yeah, there are some things that need changing at Aria. Ooh, somebody left some money here, nobody's taking it. Then I'm gonna give it to him. Oh, they do it on purpose. They do it on purpose so that they remind you that you gotta leave your tip. Sorry, that's funny. Okay, so the made-to-order pasta, as I said earlier on, it was a made-to-order omelette section. It smells good. And I think I've shown you this before. The labeling just doesn't exist, but that looks like pasta primavera, I think. Which is pasta in a bechamel sauce, white sauce with some vegetables. Can be very good, and it probably is not even pasta primavera. Some of you will say, what is she talking about? Okay, I think I've already shown you this, but just in case, this section, which is the seafood section, of course, is like this from early morning, well, from 9 o'clock-ish. So this is probably the only buffet in Vegas that has these options from that early in the morning. There's no other that I know of, and let me know if I miss, but definitely not on the Strip. or on, if it's really far away from Vegas, there might be something. Or maybe on special days, because you can't compare. This is a weekday. This is a day in the week, nothing special, and you got this. Really, I think one of the aspects that makes Aria unique is, as I said to you earlier, the offering of seafood earlier in the morning, as opposed to, say, from dinner time only or from late lunch. And of course, the healthier options over there that I've shown you earlier in the salad section. Display only, but I'll show you. The absence of self-serve drinks. I mean, it's time, okay, guys, it's time. Drop this resistance to self-serve drinks, because Bellagio has them. So it's not about looking, luxurious versus not. It's about a necessity. And just in case you didn't believe me, look at this, okay? I'm going to show you the various empty sections. It doesn't exist, this doesn't happen at MGM Grand anymore, for example, at least it didn't when I was there. Look at this, right? A gray section, it's empty, and it's been empty like all morning. I mean, those people lucked out. They must have paid somebody to sit there. Look at it. Wait, it's not over. Look. And I know this used to be like something that you find at all buffets, empty sections for whatever management reasons. I don't even want to know. Because, as I say, I haven't seen this everywhere. There are some buffets, I believe Bacchanal doesn't have empty sections, and certainly MGM Grand did not. And Bacchanal doesn't even have self-serve drinks, so they manage somehow, but you have to pay more. See? But I'm going now, but it's just, you really, I mean, look at it. You want to keep it empty? Fine, put some self-serve drinks. Here. Yeah, I'm a bit harsh on this buffet because, you're at Aria. This has to be perfect. It deserves to be perfect. I've been saying to people, this is a really good buffet, you've got to come over. And they line up forever to come in. And then what? And then you find a wonton soup that hasn't been filled for 4.5 hours. Not acceptable, guys. But the rest was good. So all in all, it's still well worth a visit. It's still one of the best buffets in Vegas. Check out my list, the top best buffets in Vegas. I keep it updated. It's on top-buffet.com. Bye-bye.